Mr. Trump likes to say, I'm playing the woman card. Well, you know what I say? If fighting for equal pay and paid family leave and raising the minimum wage and affordable child care is playing the woman card, then deal me in. Hear this, because you need to tell your friends. He's hired union busters to break up organizing campaigns on the properties that he owns. What little we know of his economic policies would be running up our debt, starting trade wars, letting Wall Street run wild. All of that could cause another crash and devastate working families and our country. Trump economics is a recipe for lower wages, fewer jobs, more debt. He could bankrupt America like he's bankrupted his companies. How can anybody lose money running a casino, really? And that's not all. I hear every day from families who are afraid of what a Donald Trump presidency would mean for millions of immigrants living and working in America. $16 million people in America are part of what's called mixed status families, where some loved ones are citizens and some aren't. Maybe the children were born here, but one or both parents are undocumented. I'm sure some of you have families like that. And these are not just statistics, are they? We're talking about real people. Men, women, and children. We're talking about neighbors, co-workers, and friends. A few months ago in Las Vegas, I met a 10-year-old girl named Carla Ortiz. She started to cry as she told me that her parents had a letter of deportation, and she was scared they would be taken away from her. In a lot of ways, Carla is a typical bright fifth grader. She loves science experiments, math, and Charlotte's Web. But she leaves for school every day terrified that her mom and dad, who are working hard to support their family, won't be there when she gets home. Her parents had to take her to a heart specialist who explained that living in constant fear was making her little heart beat dangerously fast. So when Donald Trump talks about deporting 11 million immigrants, he's talking about ripping apart families like Carla's. He's talking about sending a deportation force to schools, workplaces, and homes to round up moms, dads, grandparents, even children. When he talks about ending birthright citizenship, he's talking about kicking children who are born here out of the only country they know. And when he calls immigrants rapists and murderers, he's talking about families like Carla's and many of yours.
Estos gentes, muchos de ellos son hasta gente que andaban en las pandillas en Estados Unidos.
Frente a esa falta de oportunidades para esa población joven, se están convirtiendo en la reserva de mano de obra barata para el crimen organizado, y aquí nadie les va a dar empleo.
Por la noche llega un grupo de americanos que vienen a hacer labor social y les traen otra vez comida. Esta gente no se preocupa por comer, se preocupa por obtener dinero para la droga que consumen, porque la mayoría ya son adictos.
Yo creo que dentro del canal, yo creo que más del 90% es usuario de drogas inyectables, pero el 100% consume drogas.
Reducción del daño, que incluye intercambio de jeringas.
Ahorita lo que nosotros vamos a llevarles es...
Cuando es nueva no sientes piquete, pero cuando es así ya viejita como y ya se achata el filo, pues ya batalla para que entres en tu piel, y para que pique la vena a veces nomás la empuja, porque ya está chata, pues ya no la traspasa así rápido, la empuja nomás.
O sea, ni entra la vena.
Tienes que meter recio.
We have to reject this wrong vision for America with a strong, clear voice. We have to stand up for hardworking American families, and that includes hardworking immigrant families. Mom and dad should be preparing their kids for their futures, not for the possibility that they could be hauled away at any moment. In my first 100 days as president, I will introduce comprehensive immigration reform. I will build on President Obama's executive actions and keep going.